The OX25 limited edition set, this is the box that it comes with. Now every single year they come up with a brand new edition, and this one is no exception. The best thing about this is that this specific edition, I think it's going to be a collector's grade, and it's going to be very hard to get by. So if you get this right now, you're sitting on a gold mine, because this specific version is going to go up in price, probably multiply double the actual price that it's going for right now. And this has been the case ongoing every single time they come up with this edition. Now this one is much better than the previous years because it is kind of red, but it's actually kind of orangey as well. Depending on how you actually spin this around, it really does look a bit different. In fact, I'm super digging this specific finish. It's one of the better ones I ever seen. They come up with it every single year with a different edition, and then once it becomes and sells itself out, well, you can't get this anymore. Now it does come with the standard Swiss Army knife tool and all the other gimmicks over here that are usually included with it. So there is no difference between this RX and every single one that they come up with. Every single one has just a little different color variation. Other than that, every one features the same exact tools on both ends over here as well. So that's one thing to keep in mind, that regardless of the year, it's always the same exact multi-tool. The only difference is what you're getting, and maybe it's a little stiff. That's about it. So opening up, this one is the last one, which is the scissors over here that is also included with this. And you have a bunch of tools right in the front. There is no multi-tools in the back, so keep this in mind. It's all blanked over here. But it looks really nice and sharp, and I really enjoy looking at this. This is one of those really interesting ones that they made, because as you move this around, it kind of changes its color code. But it's kind of red. I really like the kind of reddish. As you can see that it has this pink in here, like kind of like pinkish red, maybe orange tint to this. And it looks really great. I think this is one of the better colors I ever seen this ever. And I could totally see this eventually going for $150, but it's gonna take a few years for this to get to this level. But right now, if you can get your hands on this, you should, because this is gonna be a collector's item. And for $77, it's a deal. And you can easily double your cash within a very short period of time, which means by the time the holidays are coming over, those things can snap for $120 easily. So you might as well just buy every single one that you can get a hold of, every single paycheck, stash them up, and if you are willing to wait a few years, up until the year 27, 29, we're talking about this becoming $200 item, $220, something like that maybe. As you can see, some of the most popular colors get sold out pretty quick, and then there's no more of those. But I really like this design. Even if you're just getting this for yourself, get at least one or give it as a gift. This thing is a beauty in every sense of the way. And I'm showing this to people because there's just not enough videos on YouTube showing how beautiful this thing is all by itself. Definitely something you should consider, especially if you're into collecting, getting or buying Swiss Army knives.